So today is a deep dive on the concept of zero and the concept of empty space and peace as a substance. So I'm getting very excited. I always get excited when peace class has a lot of math in it. And it always surprises me when I am writing about these topics and the information is so math heavy because, you know, there are so many ways to describe the universe. Mathematics can be an incredibly elegant way to describe the universe. Science can be an incredibly elegant way to describe the universe. Spirituality is an incredibly elegant way to describe the universe. Poetry is an incredibly efficient way to describe the universe. That's why I chose poetry, is because I truly believe it's the most efficient way that we have to describe the universe. So I love when spirituality and mathematics come together as they have in today's class. So looking forward to the math that is to come. No calculators needed. Tonight's peace talk is called The Substance of Peace. Peace is a substance as well as a state. When we interact with the substance of peace, we experience the state of peace. What is the substance of peace? A synonym for the substance of peace is empty space. We have not fully understood empty space. We have not fully understood the number zero. Our mathematicians have engaged in an ongoing discussion on the question of whether zero is a number or the absence of a number. We have not understood zero. We have theorized, but we have not known. Empty space is a substance in itself, and that substance could also be called peace. Empty space is not just a potential, it is a presence, and that presence is peace. Within peace, there is an inherent and incontrovertible understanding that all things, all beings, all processes, all explorations evolve towards peace. That peace is the ultimate terminus of all trajectories. If we cannot see that all learning is a learning towards peace, it is only because our perspective is too localized. We are looking at one project, one lifetime, one civilization. Peace's perspective encompasses all. Peace sees how civilizations work together, and that together the lessons learned are an evolution towards peace. Peace sees that all lifetimes within an incarnational cycle work together, and that all lifetimes, regardless of their specific focus, are part of a cycle that is evolving towards peace. Peace understands that there are no exceptions to this law. And knowing that this law is always functioning allows peace to comfortably and calmly observe all, to honor all, to celebrate all beings, all things, as they continue their natural trajectory, knowing that trajectory is always a trajectory towards peace. This knowing that all evolves towards peace is central to the substance of peace. All truly empty space holds this great wisdom. Zero is the place of creation. Zero is the place of potential. but also the place of completion. It is the embodiment of the wise knowing that all returns finally to the zero, to what is known there, which is peace. We have not understood zero. We have seen zero as lack. We have taught children that you have, for example, 3 toy cars or 3 crayons or 3 balloons, and you give them away, and then you have zero. We have focused them on what is not there when we have taught them about zero. We have said, zero is what happens when you lose your 3 toy cars or you give away your 3 balloons. So they have looked at that zero and thought, zero is the place of lack. Zero is when something is gone or missing. A space filled with the missing of a thing is not empty space. It is a space filled with a sense of lack. Truly empty space, true zero, carries no such baggage. Only when we become truly empty and acclimate to emptiness and connect with its wisdom can we clearly perceive what empty space is. It is the presence of peace and the comfort of all that is contained in peace and the genius of what is known by peace. Empty space, and therefore peace, is what is most present in all things. When we've looked at things at the most micro of levels, we have seen that what we have called a thing is primarily empty space. It is the same when we observe things at the most macro of levels. When we zoom our perspectives out, we see that all things are surrounded by empty space. Empty space is dominant. Peace is dominant. And what is known by peace is there, available, free, and present in larger increments than anything else. The peacening process is always happening, whether or not it can be perceived as happening by us. When we begin to understand that peace is dominant, as empty space is dominant, and that in every portion of peace there is the presence of the peace genius, and that peace is free and available and around us at all times, we begin to understand how easy and how natural it is for each of us as individuals to begin to connect more fully with the wisdom that is contained in peace if we choose to do so. We are always, as a people, as a humanity, in the very long term, evolving towards peace. But we've been on the very, very slow train. When we begin to choose this evolution with our intention, when we invite a peacening, we can move much more quickly towards peace, more quickly, more directly, more easily, and with enjoyment. The high-speed train to collective peace is available. It's easy to plug into the wisdom available in the peace that surrounds us and is dominant within us. It's easy to peacein the self and therefore to peacein the collective. Peacening is easy and it's free and it's on offer. It's up to each of us to choose to peacein, to choose not to peacein, or to choose to not choose, which will keep us evolving at the very slow rate that has been our rate as a collective for a long time. But know that peace is on offer, and only a few need to choose it decisively and with intention for a much faster collective peacening to begin. What I want to say at this powerful moment is that we are here not to be in perfection, but to be in evolution. And that is the truth that peace knows. Peace holds space for all of our evolution, and peace radically honors us at every step in our journey. Peace is the place of the radical honoring of all. And when we are able to honor ourselves in all points of our evolution, we're able to evolve into a more loving version of ourselves, a more peaceful version of ourselves, more quickly and more efficiently. If what we want is to experience that evolution, it is our own self-kindness and self-gentleness in the process that speeds it along. Peace knows that we didn't come here to end as we began. We came here to learn. And when we can honor ourselves in that process of learning, we learn in the most glorious possible way. So we'll end today's class with that. And I'll just say thank you so much for coming to Peace Class today. It's been a true honor to have you all. Peace Class meets every Wednesday night at 6 p.m. You can sign up for Peace Class at prs.org/events. Peace Class is free. All are welcome. You're welcome to forward the links to anyone. Anyone is welcome to attend, whether or not they've signed up for Peace Class. Peace Class is a public and available resource for anyone who's interested. Wishing you a beautiful end to 2020 and a miraculous beginning to 2021. See you guys next year.